This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hey guys, good morning. And now let's talk about today. Most of the guys are you guys are facing issue, right? Now we discussed about yesterday regarding Git, right? Now when we are adding a Git in our like as Jenkins to download a code from GitHub, and the next what are the next process is there? That process compilation, like execution, whatever it wants to do, it should be execute after that. Now, in case, for example, the Git is not finding, what does mean here? The Jenkins is unable to find your Git in your system. If it is not finding, check first, is it installed or not? If it is installed, if it is installed, then after installing, it's automatically will go. Okay, because the Git default path will be the Git command will be added for in that in the your global tool configuration. In case still not finding, what you need to do, just get the Git path. How do you get the Git path? You can do where is Git. If you do the where is Git, and you will get to know that where the Git is installed. Okay, and same way, now the Java also, when you comparing a Java code or anything, if you Java command, Java C command is finding or not, if it is not finding, what you should do, anything, not only Java, not only Git, not only npm docker, okay, any command not found issue comes in this scenario, you must be specify the where is installed, and then your Jenkins will be go and pick that the software, and then it will remove the error. Okay, then how do we check in the Java level? Let me show that today, and after that we'll go for our actual topic for that, like as build automations. It's a very interesting concept actually. Okay, let's do that first. Let me log in my server. Okay, even I'll show the Satish, like as I'll take a new mission, and I'll show the installation also. Okay, at the end of the session, the new server I'll take and I'll show again the installation of Java state and then start. Okay, let's it start. And today you guys have seen how many soft links and where to do over now. Okay, the soft link usage in the installation level. You'll see that how these Java command are executed in the libraries. Now connect the server, copy this, close this, take a new one. Okay, now see here. Now you can find the Git first of all. Where is Git? It will show the Git. Where is the Git? This is the user bin Git. Here is the Git is located. Git is located. The same way you need to do where is Java? Where is Java? No, where is Java means where Java is installed my system. It will show there is a many places. User bin Java, user lib Java, etc Java, it like as user share Java, user share man, something something. The Java wherever it is finding, then it will show the different paths are there. Okay, first of all, let me go to here. In maximum cases, you don't need to require to specify Java if you already install in your system. In case the Jenkins arc or sometime it can't able to find that. Now in that not finding time, what you should do? You should tell them Jenkins, Are Babu, here is there, go and take it up. Okay, and now let me do this. Because the Jenkins is running on a JDK, right? You are no need to set up that. Even see, I never be set up that. Okay, I never be set up. It should work for you guys also. But if it is not finding, means something you are not configured properly. Or else, if it is not configured properly, then set up a Java home also. Java home, and then you need to set up path, Java path both. Now I'll show that also. Just wait a minute. I'll show what is the Java home and all. Go for manage Jenkins and then global tool configuration. And if you can see here, the git, the default git is the git. The git command is execute directly, right? I mean, without giving a path also. The git command, if I give git -f version, it should work. It should work. And the git status, what are the command if I execute, it will work. Now that's the git path. In case if you don't want to give this path, even if you want to specify this path, you can specify this. It should also remove the space before, and you can apply save it. Even that also will be work. Even we'll see that later. Let it keep it that. Okay. And the Java, come to the Java. If you see the Java, what happened? If we give this by default option, now what happened? It no earlier what it will do, it can able to download and install. Now after this Oracle guys, what they did, they are said like as must be login your Oracle account, then it will be download. But see here, installation required your Oracle account, username and password. Now what you do, you should be enter your username, password for your Oracle. Then only it can be able to install automatically if you have account. Or else once you are downloaded your local, then if you want to add that, you can possibility is there. Then what you should do, you don't want this, just remove this, install automatically, and specify the Java 8. Let's say for example Java 8, if you install, then specify the Java 8 and give the path of Java home where the Java is installed. How do you get the Java home? Let me show that. Now we just did, right? Where is Java? Where is Java? Now let's go this path. Actually, this is not a actual path. Even if you give this user bin Java, let's see what happens. It won't find out the Java executables here. It's saying this user bin Java is not a directory on the generic error, but perhaps it exists on some agents. Some agents are existed, it's showing this. Okay, now can remove this error also we can remove. And the next, how we can find this? Go for this path, cd user bin Java, and do lsfntre and grep Java. There are many things will come. Just do the grep Java. If you not grep the Java, there are many things will come here. If you see, okay, finding the Java is little bit lengthy. And if you want to make this shortcut for you, what you should do, you should grep it and it will be filter for you. Okay, now these are the Java things are there. Now where is the Java? Java is this and Java C is this. And where is actually it is available under etc alternatives, and this soft link with this from this user bin Java, that Java command will point out to this etc alternative Java, then go this path again. This is the actual source actually. Okay, this is the actual source, it's pointing it out. This is the source, and from here I going here. Okay, and then check for lsfldr. Okay, these many things are there, and then grep Java again. Okay, there are these many outputs are came, and now what you should do, you should get the Java now. Okay, see Java P, Java H, Java C and all. Where is the Java located basically? This is the user bin lib JVM. Okay, user bin JVM. This is the Java 1.8, 1.8.0. This is the Java C. Now this is the all our Java path actually. This is the all your Java path. User lib JVM, and this is the actual path of the where you install the Java. That is the way you can see Java C is finding out, and then not a JRE, it should be a bin. It should be a bin, and then inside the Java should be sit there. And then this is the we are calling as a path actually until this path, and before this bin we are calling as a home. Now home you want to set up, what you need to do, copy this till now, this copy this till now, and the next paste this. No, that is a Java home where is located my system. And see the same way in your computer, and whatever it has, then path, give the path there. Give the path there, like as OpenJDK or Java or Oracle Java or what are the flavor you install. Based on the flavor, it will be pointing it out. And see, this is a Java 8. And now anyway, it will works now. Let me go to add. No, where is a Java app? Now these are 3 times are built, right? Let me build now. Click a build now. And even if you go for configure, I didn't change anything. Whatever we built yesterday, whatever we configured yesterday, that's all it is there in this. There is nothing I changed. Okay, and the fourth will also successfully done. No, that is the where we can find out the where is Java tab. Guys, please be practice on a Linux mission. Okay, then you install, just do some small example for Windows system, then that's fine. Must be practice in a Linux system. Must be practice in a Linux system. I'm recommend you guys again and again, because in the real time maximum 99% scenario we are using a Linux machine only. You must know the Linux commands, Linux way to set up. If you learn in Windows level, right, going onwards, like as you will be face issue, like as when you want to written the Linux command, Linux pipelines, no, that time you will face little bit difficult. Okay, remember that points. Okay, is it clear now? Is it clear, guys? How to get the path? Not only this, anything like as where is npm, where is python, you can get all kind of things, and you will get to go for the specific path and then control L. Okay, now let's say cd home, and then do for where is python. For example, let's say where is python. If you are not finding python, then you can see these many pythons are there. 3.7 also there, and then 2.7 also there. Okay, and then which one you want to be specified, that you can specify for based on your requirement. Okay, like that. Python is already inbuilt it for this aws ec2 instance. Aws ec2 instance, like that. Where is groovy, where is python, where is npm, where is pip. For example, where is pip is here, and then where is groovy, where is maven, for example. Okay, etc/maven, it is there. And the next, where is npm. Npm is not there. Where is node.js? Node.js is not there. Okay, where is groovy? For example, like I'm going to specify the like different, and then you can check for like this. And where is docker? Okay, where is docker is not. Where is ansible? Okay, not there. Just I'm trying to show you like how do you get this. Where is your kubectl? All I'm going to show the tool names. Okay, and these other things are going to be doing the further classes or course. Where is terraform? Nothing. Okay, these are things we need to install. These are things we need to be get to know that in our system. Fine, cool. Okay, now what we are going to do next? Satish, I'll show you that installation later, end of the session. Let's talk about the build automation. Okay, let's talk about the build automation later. We'll discuss about that. Now, what is a build automation? For example, let's say till now what we have done, if some changes you made in your source code, what we are doing, we are going for our Jenkins server and specific application, specific Jenkins job. I'm going to clicking a build now button. I'm going to clicking a build now button. But this is not your requirement. You have a requirement like after pushing my code, this Jenkins job trigger automatically. This Jenkins job should be trigger automatically. I don't want to come and click a build now button. It's time wasting for me. Even maybe I forgot it. And let's say even some, for example, in some cases, some companies developer don't have access for Jenkins. Let's say building, they have a read access, but they don't have a write access, build access, or delete access, anything. In that situations, what they do, if in case there is some releases are there, what they do, developer are like as need to work sometime. Okay, and then they will be like as night out also they're doing sometime, right? That I mean they should be work on 11, 12, 1 o'clock something, for example, let's say. And if they want to deploy their code to test their code, what you should do, then you should be support for them to every time. Okay, you should be there for clicking a bill no button for in front of the laptop. Okay, then instead of that small task, instead of you manually doing that, we can make it that automation. If someone is trigger that, it should be trigger automatically. It should be trigger automatically. It should be trigger automatically. How do you trigger automatically now? So for that, there is a three types are there. Those three types are pollscm, build periodically, and the next webhooks. Pollscm, build periodically, and then webhooks. And these three types you can achieve. And these three types are has their own unique features. And which one we can go for? How do you set up these three? Let's go on a hands-on. You will get to know that. Okay, let me show that difference between these three. Let me write here. Okay, when you go for pollscm, okay, now when you go for pollscm, what it will do, the Jenkins job will be trigger. Remember, guys, very very important points. Okay, job will be trigger if 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 code changes are made. It the job trigger the specific time if the code changes are made. No, the job will be trigger the specific time if the code changes are made. Now what happened? If you make the some changes in your code and if you push, and it will wait some time, what are the time you configure in your Jenkins job level, that time it will wait, it will be trigger. For example, let's say you are going to set up a, after pushing after a 1 minute my Jenkins job want to trigger. Now in a minute, how many minutes are there? 60 minutes are there. Now if I only one change I made in the present hour, now how many times will trigger? It will trigger only one time. Okay, now how many times you change after changing, how many times you change after that change, how much time it will want to wait, that much time it will wait, and then it will be trigger automatically. That means even though you specify the like as this means like as you want to every 1 minute means as the time is every 1 minute, but every 1 minute after the changes, if you any of changes are made, then only it will be execute after 1 minute of your changes, after 1 minute of your changes. Now the second option is, let me these two is little bit comparison. Job will trigger on a specific time. It's no need to change anything. If your code changed or not, it don't care at all. You said that you want to be run every minute, then it will run every minute. What are the latest code is available, it will take, it will be deployed. What are the changes are latest changes are there, it will take and it will deploy. Even if it is not there also, it will trigger automatically. Okay, means every continuously you want to be trigger, then you can go for build triggers. Continuously you want to trigger, then go for the build triggers without any changes also. Without any changes also you want to be trigger, you need to go for build triggers. But polysium, if some changes are made, that time only you want to be trigger, then go for polysium. The present project we have everything in the polysium only. Okay, we have the polysium, the all the project which we are set specified. Okay, and the webhooks. Okay, job will be trigger immediately. Job will be trigger, no time here, trigger immediately if code changes are done. Now the job will be trigger immediately if code changes are made, it won't wait for any specific time, anything here. Immediately there, within a fraction of seconds, it will get that your code will be it will be clone, it will Jenkins job will be trigger automatically. The Jenkins job will be trigger automatically without any waiting time. Now pollscm for what? Now this will be trigger a specific time, how much time you are specifying in your job configuration level. If any code changes are done, that time only this pollscm will be trigger. Means that specific how many times you are done the day, after the changes are done, it will wait for some time. That time whatever you configure, then it will be trigger. The build triggers is, it won't worry about that you made the changes or not, you have new commits or not, it won't think about it all. You specify the time, then it will trigger that time. It's kind of a cron job, like as what in the shell script we are learned the cron job, right? It's all are cron job. This also cron, this also cron. Okay, this also cron, this also cron only. But this will be trigger after changes are made. This will trigger if changes are made or not. It won't worry about that. It will be trigger continuously. Okay, and webhook says that it won't wait any time and all. It will trigger immediately. And these two types are comes under the pull based mechanisms. Okay, and this mechanism we are called as a push based mechanism. push based Push based mechanism. And that means this will go at that pick for the it will go on checking any changes are there after 1 minute, any changes are there, any changes are there. If it is any changes, it will be trigger. If there is no changes, it won't be trigger. And this is like a, if changes are there, immediately it will push to the your Jenkins, say just run this, that, like that. Okay, the webhooks rules do that. And like, I know little bit confused for you, and let's see the hands-on. You will get a 100% clarity on this. If you get a hands-on, then only will get more clarity. And this is simple method. Pollscm build triggers are little bit confused, but this will be simple. Build triggers, it's kind of all time should be execute. What are the time you specify? And this will be specified when the changes are made. That time only it will be trigger. That's it. Okay, don't confuse anything. Let's do practical, and then you will get a more clarity on that. Is it clear, guys? Any confusion these words? Pollscm build triggers webhooks? Yes, both were. 1 second, guys. Just a second. Two places we need to set up, guys. Okay, I'll show that. Wait a minute. Sorry. Just a second. Okay, cool. Now let's set up this. I'll show that, Saroj. How do you set up the time frame? Wait. Now we know that cron job, right? Or how many stars will be in the cron, guys? Right. 5 stars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the first star meaning? First star meaning is what? It's a minute. Second star meaning hour. Yes, good, nice. Then third star meaning what? Remember, guys, this never believe entire your life. Okay, these 5 stars. Every Linux system administrator and DevOps guy, developer, everyone should know this. Okay, day of the month. The next one, next fourth star, month of year. Good, nice. Last one, day of the week. Day of the week. Who is the like as of the day of the month of the year. Okay, and day of the week. And now values for this, 0 to 59, this value, and this value, our Tell me. 0 to 23. The next day of the month, 1 to 31st. Nice. And the next month of the year, 1 to 12. Nice. And the day of the week, 0 to 7. Okay, or 1 to 7. You anything is fine. Okay, and means 0 or 7 both are Sundays. Okay, 0 and 7 both are Sundays. We can specify. Okay, 0 to 6 or 0 to 7 is fine. Okay, 0 and 7 both are is means 7 only. Okay, specify anything. Okay, 0 or 7 both are Sunday. In between that, we can specify the 0.05 and 6 or 0 to 6 or 0 to 7. Both are same. Fine, there is no issue. And then now, for example, you want to trigger every minute. How do you specify this cron job, guys? Every minute you want to trigger. How do you specify this cron job? If you specify the one and then star every minute, I mean, guys, I'm not specifying every 50th minute of hour actually. That means if I specify the 5 star here, 50 minute of every hour you want to be triggered, that will be triggered. If you specify the 5. Now, if you want every minute you want to be do, then what you should do? Star by one, right? That we discussed. Now let me see that where we need to test this. Where we need to test this, guys. Your configuration every minute is correct or not. Where do we test? Tab Guru. It's a cron tab Guru. Okay. Now we discussed this in the same in our Linux system, right? That's the reason I discussed before this. Okay, go for cron tab Guru. Copy this setup and paste it here. Now at every minute, right? Yes. Now let's go on setup for this. How do you set up? Go for your Jenkins job now. Okay. The next, use this only Java app itself. Java app itself take this. And as of now, how many builds are done? It's a 5 builds are done. And the next, go for configure here, and then there is an option for build triggers. Okay. In a build triggers, there is a 3 options for us mainly. Build periodically, and the build pollscm, and then webhooks. These 3 options are there. And then build other projects are built, that we'll discuss this later. Okay, this option we used. I never use this option. Okay, this option we'll use in the later. Build after other projects are built. Okay, now let me show you that how do you the pollscm. Now minute. Now what happened is, even it will be explained for us once you configure this. Do you really mean every minute? When you say this means, perhaps you mean that says this is our okay to poll once per hour. If you specify this once per hour, basically this is means every minute. That means once we are done. Now we are specified the every minute, but every minute when it will work, basically every minute it will trigger, but our job will be execute when it will execute. If changes are made, if there is any changes are there, then only it will be trigger for us. Okay, then only it will be trigger for us. Even if you can see hit, then you will get to know the history of the cron tab and how to set up this cron tab. See, there is a lot of time frames are there, lot of this information is there. Okay, if you click the question mark, you will get lot of information. Okay, clear, guys? Clear now? Now see this star by one, and then 4 stars, and means for every 1 minute when this poll sim option will work. If the changes are made, then only it will be to work. And then let me show you that. No, I will wait for the next 1 minute. Is this job will be triggered or not? I will wait for next 1 minute. The job will be trigger or not? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I will wait. Is the job will be trigger or not? It will trigger or not, guys? Tell me. Fast others. if I wait for next 1 hour also, 2 hours also, 3 hours also, 4 hours also, the job will be trigger. The job will be trigger or not? The job will be won't be trigger because because there is no changes in the code. There is no new commits in the code. If the new commits are there, it will trigger immediately. Like after immediately means that after 1 minute, as per our configuration. Right? Let's see that. That's 1 minute means what happened. See that based on your see, it will every 1 minute it's going and checking every time your GitHub repository. This pollscm will do that actually. Okay, that is a full waves mechanism. Like as at the end of like your time, like as last 59 seconds you are building, immediately it will trigger. Understand that what I mean? Is it clear or not? Now, like as it will checking every after minute, like as end of the minute you want to your server will this Jenkins are going and this is a pull based mechanism, right? At the 59th second, it will go, it will checking that time you make the changes, it will immediately will trigger. If the first time second, like as after 1 minute started, then it will wait for 1 minute. Let me show you that what does mean. Okay, you will understand. Now let's make some changes. Okay, this is the job only, right? CD hello world Java. Now VA. Okay, now these two lines are there. Earlier, yesterday we are done. Let's make delete this line. Let's make a one line here. Let's say happy good morning guys. Okay, good morning guys. Just I'm giving this like as something, some mark, like anything will fine. Then next, why copy this and paste this. Commit as you want. Just say just for purpose. So this changes, and the next git add, and then git commit, git commit, add a new lines, and the next origin master directly. I'm didn't create any branches or anything. Just I'm pushing master. This password won't work, right? What I do, let me go to GitHub now. The password like as token, the token, I'm unable to get the token. Settings again, developer settings, personal access token. This is there yesterday, which we are created, but let me log in this. Let's regenerate the token. It will regenerate the token for us. Let's push it. Now it's pushed successfully. Once it is pushed, then go to the changes, go to your Jenkins job. Earlier, how many builds are done? 5 builds are done. Wait for a minute. The previous version, no, it will be refresh automatically. This just now see here. I didn't refresh also. It's automatic trigger. The sixth one is planning. Okay, it's waiting for to finish. I didn't click a build now button. Have you guys observed or not? I didn't click a build now button. Once you made the changes, after it's polling for every minute, it will trigger up like as once the time comes for this pollscm. If I wait for next couple of minutes, is it build anything? Is it build anything, guys? And see this console output and see that whatever you make the changes, that changes are will be deployed for us. The changes will be compiled and executed for us. Okay, that is the options for that. And the next, let's do for build triggers. Go for configure, configure this. Understand right, pollscm guys? What happened? Once you made the changes, after some time, what are the time you configure? Okay, once the time comes, then it will be trigger your job. That's it. Then after that, it will be Aramse sleeping. When the changes are done, that time only this will be trigger. Simple one thing. If any changes are done, it will wait. That time comes, then it will be trigger your job. That's it for pollscm. Okay, remove this pollscm. Do the build periodically. Build periodically. Build period. That option is the build periodically. That is the build triggers or build periodically. I'm talking about that we are calling a build periodically. Naming is that periodically. Okay, now periodically. Okay, the next set up this build periodically. I'm going to apply save it. I don't need to any changes. I don't need to any commits here. Okay, now this is simply like for example, there is some scripts are there, some reports are there, some like as automation testing test cases are the testers are written that you want to be trigger automatically for some time. Now what you need to do? You need to be do this build periodically setup. Okay, wait for a minute. See, these are 6 jobs are done. I will wait for next 1 or 2 minutes. Then what happened? How many minutes it will wait? That many triggers will be happens. How many minutes you wait? That many triggers will be happen. Just wait. Wait for a minute. I won't make any changes in my code. I won't push any changes. I won't click a build now button. Just wait. Watch the screen. Now see, seventh one is done. Earlier it was 6 only. Seventh one is done. And wait for 1 more minute. The eighth one also will be done for us. Eighth one also will be done for us. Ninth one next minute. Ninth one will be done. Next minute. 10th minute will be done. Now there's every minute we want to like for example in a day you want to test the test cases 2 times and generate a reports. Let's say that scenario we use this build triggers, build periodically options. Okay, you want to run some Jenkins jobs on a particular like a times. Okay, then we can go for build periodically options. Okay, even this also we are using right now for like as automation test cases or execution time. Configuration same like as what the code is doing inside that is whatever the testers automation testers or selenium testers or whatever they have written that will be. See, eighth one also will be trigger. See, I didn't click a bill, no, I didn't make a changes or anything. How many minutes you will wait, that many bill will be triggered this here. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear now? Right. Then next go for the webhooks. In a webhooks level, what happened? You no need to do make any changes. Okay, you don't need to make any changes in the Jenkins side. Go for here configure. Just remove this build periodically option. I'll remove later. Okay, now we need to click this webhooks trigger git ACM polling. We need to check box this. That's it. You need to check box this. That's it, and you don't need to do anything. and I'll remove this after once we configure in our then come this and apply save it. There is nothing to change and adding here, but everything should be done via your code. Where that code is located, go for your Git repository, your repositories, and go for hello world Java, and go for here settings, here settings, not these settings. This settings is the account level settings, and these settings for the repo level settings. Go for this and see here there is a different options we have. Different options are there. There is a one option is the webhooks. Go for webhooks, add a webhook. It will ask a password when you are adding. Okay, now this payload URL. The payload URL you need to be specify your Jenkins job URL. What is Jenkins URL? Now this is your Jenkins URL. See 7, 8, 9, 10. It is trigger every minute. Copy this and go to add this. After slash, you need to give the some extra things. Web hyphen hooks. Web hyphen hooks. You need to add this. Let me check this. Now, what I mean, I'm checking for that URL. Where the URL? Slash webhook slash. Okay, this one. Your Jenkins URL and then slash GitHub hyphen webhook, not web hyphen hook. GitHub hyphen webhook. You need to give this GitHub hyphen webhook. This is okay. You remove the dot and remove this one more slash. GitHub hyphen webhook, and this is keep it this. And the next just the event push. Okay, if you anything you want to do, you can do that. If something code changes are committed, if something code changes are committed, then only it will be go and trigger this immediately. Now see, select this, add webhooks. That's it. The webhook is done and it is online now. And the next, this see, this is the black mark. If it is a red mark, something is there. That means there's something is issue. Something issue in your URL or something issue in your, let's say, GitHub URL configuration. The next, what you need to do, then go to your Jenkins job now. I'm going to configure this. Let me remove the webhooks. Okay, webhooks will be there. You will be confused like which one is executing now. Just remove this periodically. Just remove this periodically and apply save. Just keep it that webhooks. Okay, not webhooks means that periodically previous one. I removed that. Now it won't trigger now anything for after every minute. Now we configure the webhooks now and the next save it. Now when it will be execute now till 12 jobs are completed till now, and it's no more now. Actually the build periodical option we removed. That means every minute job won't be triggered this time it will be triggered immediately when the code changes are made. The code changes are made. What I'm going to do, let's go for this your repository, go for your file and go for edit. Here I'm making the changes here directly guys. Okay, and remove the on all these lines and then add this guys to good morning to some extra anything. Okay, just say hi Punu and then copy this to multiple lines like yes whatever, and the next commit the changes. And once the commit the changes, guys don't think too much. Okay, like anything is common. No, if no, let me show that first Jenkins job. The Jenkins job will be triggered 13th job will be triggered. Earlier it was 12, right? After immediately it won't wait anything. Okay, immediately trigger. If you wait for long time also there is no changes, there is no commits here. Okay, now this will be done automatically for us. This will be done by automatically for us. Is it clear guys? Is it clear now? And now what are it may be? Okay, for example, let's say let me make the changes here also. Now this is not a changes, right? We need to get the latest changes. How do you get the latest changes? Git pull origin master. Now this is the changes are done. Open the VI. See what are the changes are there that will be come here. And the next, remove these two lines and insert mode. Let's make some changes. Anything. Now let's make some changes. The code base. Okay, don't confuse anything. Sir made the directly changes for webhook purpose. No, okay, actually it is same for instead of coming here, adding, committing, pushing, entering username, entering password. It's a time taking process. Just simply I make the changes there itself. Okay. Git add, git commit, hyphen name, both are same. Just that's what. Add it one line. Like for so. And the next git push origin master. We had not set up the SSH for this. That's the reason I'm adding this now. Same password. Password is changed now. Again, the password I didn't copy paste somewhere. Uh, settings, developer settings, personal access tokens. The Jenkins one. Regenerate the token. Regenerate the token. Copy this. Just copy this to here. Now that's done. Now once it is done, then go here. See the 14th one will be triggered now immediately. Use it, but this won't work in a Windows system, guys. The webhooks won't work for your Windows system, guys. Who are practicing Windows system, you guys can't do this. Understand it? Why? What is the reason? Now let me tell you. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to share this URL with you guys. I'm sharing this URL with you guys. Can you open this? Can you open this? You can able to access this. You can able to access my Jenkins in your laptop also. This is my IP address. This is my Jenkins jobs. You can able to access. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Right? And for example, let's say your local sorry, your computer IP or maybe local host 8080. In case if I access, for example, this is your local host. If I type it, it's can able to open. Like for example, let's say your Jenkins I can able to open like as your IP address, your your system IP address like as 192.168 something, which IP for example, whatever it may be. For example, let's say for this is your IP. For example, let's say I can't able to open your IP, your local IP, your local server to outside of the world. That means it's not a public. It's not a public. It's not a public for your local system. My local, if I run even me also, if I run my local Jenkins, if I run my local Jenkins, I can't connect for this GitHub the webhooks. Okay. Now what I'm talking about is let me show you guys. Okay. For example, let's say in this case, for example, it's my AWS EC2 Jenkins. AWS EC2 instance, it's directly will work without any middle guy because it's also public URL. This GitHub also is a public URL, and this public figure means like anyone can be knows that. Simple guys. This AWS EC2 is a kind of heroine, okay? And like as your local system is like as non-heroine, any other just means we don't know others actually, okay? Like as it's not a public figure. Now this is a public figure. Now that GitHub knows who you are, okay? Then directly communicate, it will push to the specific URL. Means this public URL means public URL, it can hit, but the it can't, like this GitHub can't hit you directly because you are not a public URL. You are not a public URL. Then what you should do? We need to make convert your local server to local IP to public URL. Now your local IP, local host 8080, what are the port you are running? Then you need to convert into the public. You need to convert into the public. First, you need to convert into the public. How do you convert the public? You need to convert the public. This public URL we are going to configure there. These both are running, this public conversion, and then your Jenkins is running on your laptop. It is running for you. It is running for you. And the next, and if you want to, like, this is, we never use real cases, but in case you want to do in your locally, this is suggested by the Jenkins guys only. Okay, Jenkins guys only for this approach. And you want to convert your local host 8080 into public URL. That public URL configure into GitHub. Now in this scenario, what I did, I had directly added this EC2 IP colon 8080, and then GitHub hyphen webhook. Then it will be trigger immediately. But it won't be happen for your local. If you guys want to, you can try. Okay, it won't be happen. Even let's try that myself. Okay, you guys will be more clear. Theoretical, if I teach 1 hour also, you guys will be get bored. Okay, definitely you won't understand also. It takes some time, but let me complete that. It's my local Jenkins. Okay, it's my local Jenkins. Localhost 8080. Copy this. This is my local Jenkins, my Windows Jenkins. Okay, this is my Windows Jenkins. If you want to change the port, you can use the java-jar jenkins.var space hyphen htt capital port equal to some number, whatever used. That is the password I need to paste this. Let's stop the middle, I think. Let's resume this installations. Takes just a few minutes, guys. Let me set up this. Let it be done this. Once it is done, let's add this into your Jenkins. Okay, I'll show this again. Now for this, you need to be set up for this. You need to convert into a local host IP to this. Now we need to use a one special software. The software called as ngrok. 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 The software. This software will work for only one user, only one time. Okay, and if you want to use the multiple machines, it won't work, and you need to buy this software. For one guy, it work around one system. Okay, if you want to set up multiple systems, it can't be. Just what this job will do, it will convert your local computer to, it will be a public domain name. Okay, public domain name you will get. Even for example, something is running your local, it's not a public. If you want to share to someone, what are the changes you are done, like what are the running your local, someone you want to share any servers like a Tomcat, Jenkins, Nexus, anything. Now we can use this ngrok and convert into the public domain and share to the public domain to anyone. Anyone can be hit that. They should be running on your system. If it is stopped, then others can't be accessed. I'll show that also. Okay, let it be. I don't know what is this. Madhu. Just give a small password, guys. Okay, this is also you guys are giving a like as your bank account password, and then you will forget, then removing this. No double work and time wasting processes. Okay, and give any mail ID. Done. This is a brand new Jenkins in my local system. Brand new Jenkins in my local system. Okay. Now there's nothing else. This is a local host. Even if you guys want to do, we can do this. You can do for Java application also. Okay, and then freestyle job. And first, now you can do for something like that and get the GitHub code. This GitHub code, same repository. Let me use the same repository. And the credentials is not there. Guys, this is completely new Jenkins, okay? Don't confuse at all. Password for this. This is name, like my browser having this catchy, okay? Credentials and then build, execute. In this scenario, batch, because it's a Windows system. Java C and the class name. Class name is what? This name. I mean file name first, then later class name. Java class name is the hello world only. Inside open, you will get to know the class name. Class name and file name most of the time is same. It must be same, okay? And then I'll apply, save it, and then click a build now button. It works when you click manually. It will work for you. Let's see it works or not. Just I'm checking what's going on. Let's click that. See the console output. See, it is compiled. It was executed. Hypno, Hagani, both are executed the latest code. Okay, latest code is compiled, and it's existing process now. Exit 0, success after success. Now it is success now. It is success now. Okay, that's great. The next, you want to set up a webhook for this. And how do you get, now I go for this repo now, and the settings and webhooks. And I'm deleting this webhook, exit previous one, and I add a webhook now. add a webhook now. And in this scenario, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give my local computer Jenkins now. Localhost 8080. Understand right what I'm doing, guys? GitHub hyphen webhook slash. Same thing I'm adding here, but instead of EC2 instance IP, I'm adding my stuff. I'm adding webhook. There was a setting error hook. Sorry, the URL localhost is not supported because it's not reachable over the public internet. I hope you guys understand what does mean. Okay, now like even in case, for example, something your IP order. For example, if you open the Windows or command prompt, let's say IP config, for example, if set up for IP config. Okay, now get this IP public IP. Okay, this is the public IP of your system. For example, 192. Now save this. Now, okay, that's successfully okay. Created the pig payload and out. Now, what happened? It's showing this red color. It won't understand what the hell it is. It is pinged after communicated this A00. What it will do? This webhook, it will ping that. It will show that connection timeout error. It won't understand. Even if I share with you guys this, can you access this? Can you access this, guys? Can you access this? Even let me access me also. I can access my computer. Can you able to access or not? Check that. Guys, check that. I can access my computer because of this my IP address. I can able to access. Are you guys are able to open this IP? Fast, guys. Test that. Like you guys can able to hit or not? You guys no because it's my local. It's my local. Then how do we communicate this to your GitHub? The GitHub will be confused. What the hell, man? Who you are asking me to ping? It will be kick you out, and then it will be throw the error. This is the what it will show the this is the danger mark. Okay, that means it's not connected. It's not connected this server. And if you want to convert this your local IP to your public, guys, this is an extra concept, and maybe it may help you. It may helpful for your real-time scenario. Sometimes when you are testing your locally and you want to make expose publicly, then this is very helpful. You this concept not only the Jenkins level, anywhere. This is a what we can say actual it's a concept. It's a like a converting your local address to public. It is a one concept. That concept I'm teaching this. It's not only for Jenkins level, anywhere, anytime, anything we can use that. Even my data science team, the previous company, what they do, they usually do this to communicate with the some other like as their own APIs and also right. And they are communicating using this software only. The software is the ngrok. The software is called ngrok. It's a tunnel. Now ngrok is a public URL for testing for your something. Whatever chartboard means like a chat text to your. This is for data science guys mostly do that actually. These are the webhooks integrations. Okay. Get started free. It's got I think the user interface they changed now. Hello user. If you user means what I need, guys, give the proper name, guys. What is this, guys? Who is the user here? Sign up with GitHub now. And not this personal data. This guy is not this, right? What I'm gonna do, just close this. I've opened this ngrok in this browser because this browser I opened this. You can create your account also. That's also fine. Okay. And then instead of that, I'm going to log in with the GitHub credentials. Okay. I click that ngrok secure correction. Now download ngrok for Windows. Just download this software. Guys, it's completely got changed, man. It's a completely got changed, but it's a simple one only. Okay, I downloaded the software. This download is done. Show in the folder. Let me control X this. Let me make a data and DevOps softwares. Okay, I'm going to create a new folder. Let me put in ngrok software here and extracted here. Just extracted here. Once extracted, after this is software came, open the command prompt here. This we are in this dir. If you open this is the ngrok software, ngrok.exe file is there. Keep it that. And the next, once this is ngp is done, now execute this command. Okay, ngrok.exe and auth token. This auth token is a unique key for everyone. Okay, when you log in your credentials, it will create for your unique auth token for you. And the next, what you do, ngrok.exe in the Windows system. That is for Linux system they give it, but your Windows system, right? Now you can execute this. Once it is done, now it will show this authentication token is saved into this ngrok.yaml file. Okay, this is a .ngrok to somewhere. And the next, just execute this ngrok.exe. ngrok.exe. The port is HTTP port. What is the port you want to be? HTTP is the protocol. Which port you are exposing as a public IP? Which port you want to expose as a public IP? 8080 port. Now see, this is your local host 8080 to convert into this is the public IP. Now copy this public IP and the paste this public URL to 8080 or not required 8080 also. Sorry, it's not copied properly. This URL. That's it. Now see here, you guys able to access or not this? Now open this. Open this, and even if you want, you can use this Madhu username password and open that the Jenkins. Open the Jenkins, guys. What are the steps they given? Just I executed with the ngrok. Now you guys can open my Jenkins also, your end also. The Jenkins will be open. Now what happened? The GitHub can able to understand who the fellow it is. Now what I do? Let me even see how many requests are getting and who are hitting. Everything I will get to know. Okay, that's what happening. And the next is the same thing. Let's go for your Jenkins now. GitHub and the webhook, and then edit this webhook. And instead of this URL, just paste that URL. ngrok, not this completely. No need to log in and all these things, extra stuff. Just ngrok.io / github webhook / that's it. Okay, that is the URL. One HTTP came extra here. Remove that and then save. It is still showing that. Then what you do? Delete this. Add a webhook. Okay, that's it. Then now it's able to communicate. And for example, let's say Now, how many builds are done for this Nginx? In this Jenkins job, only one build done, right? One build done. Now let's go on to configure this here. Let's make some changes the code, edit the code, and the push the code. I'm doing these changes directly here, guys. Some anything, some changes. I added the few extra dots actually. Committed, that's committed is done. Then go to your Jenkins job. See, it will be trigger second job. Earlier it was only one. Maybe it's not refreshed or what. Okay, sorry. What happened? I didn't configure this webhook here now. We didn't configure that. This must we do this. Okay, this is we are not done. Apply, save it. Now what I do? Let me go and change this. I forgot about that actually. Let me edit this. I thought I had done. Now let mark some more dots here, some data here, and commit the changes. Commit the changes means automatically pushing directly also. The next, what you need to do, just uh, go to your Jenkins. Now see what happens. Now it is done actually, but it's not showing, but it was done. I just refresh this. Okay, it was done. See, even if any changes are done, that definitely will be triggered automatically here. Okay, that is the way we can achieve for Windows system purpose, but Windows are not used anyways, guys. But right now, some changes again. It's not refreshed actually. After changes, it should be triggered automatically. Okay, the browser. See, this is now it's showing. See, third one is planned, and it will take. This is the way we can achieve for your Windows. Even here also, you can see here also. Like here also the same localhost also. Any URL you can open for your Windows. Here localhost 800 is fine, and here also fine. Now what happened when the request git comes on all? When the request comes, what it will do? How it works? When you open this here, the GitHub will be hit the this URL. If any changes are happen, GitHub will be hit this URL. I mean ngrok will hit to your Jenkins because it is pointing out the ngrok to this only. This ngrok URL pointing to what? Your localhost 8080. Okay, you need to use this ngrok .exe space http space the port, which port, like as today Jenkins 800 port, tomorrow like maybe another port, day after tomorrow there's another port, whatever port you want, that port. The localhost and then port is combination of this URL, public URL. So plan version. Clear? Clear, guys? Clear now? Okay, and that's it about it. Yeah. Now, if I close this, it won't work. If you stop this ngrok server, it won't work no more. The tunnel is closed. Okay. Then even this webhook also won't work this time. Now, later any changes are done, it won't work for your local host. the ngrok should be up and running in your system. Fine, that's all about it. And then I told to Satish for he is facing issue with installation Java software. What I do, let me take a new instance here. Fresh instance I'm taking. Okay, I'm not doing for any. I don't know, guys. If you watch the video, even you guys can be fix that issues. Maximum 99% issues you can fix if you concentrationally watch the video and go through the video again and again. Definitely you can do, because even I'm doing in front of you guys. What are the document I'm using? Even same document also you guys are have. Okay, it's nothing required for new port here. Launch it. This key already have. Launch it. That's it. And the view instance. Now once it is done, then connect this, copy this, and the next open the new shell, paste this. Okay, and once it is done, even I have a documents, right? Let's open this DevOps self notes Jenkins install Java on which instance you want to have everything. You want to also there EMI instance also there. Okay, even specifically Java also there. Install Java on Windows, install Java on here, install Java 8 on EML Linux. This EML Linux you can take. This is install Maven also there. Java 8. Let's open this. You can see simple. Even you can do this also. Even you can configure this method also. Okay, or else you can do for there are many ways. That is the one way. That is the one way. And let's even Jenkins time also we are done, right? Where is the document? The Jenkins installation. Jenkins install on EMI instance. This one. Even this document also has there is another way to install Java. Even this also we can do this. It will install Java for you. And it's a simple command. Either m install Java 1.8.0. If you want, we can do this. First of all, let's see Java is there or not first. Java C. Java C command not found. Okay. Java version. Java also not there. Satish, are you there? Okay. See, I don't have anything. Just simple command. I'm not doing even either you can use this document or either you can use for this document. And there is a many ways are there to install the Java. Okay, this is the one way. Whatever I have set up, I'm showing the same for just simple command. Okay, done. Now see this Java. You don't need to set up any Java command or anything. If you install this Java, see the Java, see is not still not finding. And Java, if Java is there, Java hyphen version. Now see Java virtual machine, and then this option is not there. Now you can do for Java hyphen version. This is Java hyphen version is there, but Java C is not finding. Java C is not finding. In this scenario, what you should do, you should get this configure. Like let's do sudo alternative config Java. Now it has the JRE. If you can see, it is not a Java. Basically, it has the JRE is there. JRE is there. Now, if you're not finding Java C command, then what you should do? You need to install in this scenario. Let's install this OpenJDK Java. This we can install now. Can install this if you're not finding, because see there is no Java for this. Java C is not there. Then do one thing. You can check for other way also. Alternatives is not showing for us, right? Where is Java? Okay, where is Java? Do this command. For example, cd user bin. If here it is not showing, do this user bin and do ls different. Just know whatever we have done. Grab Java, and then this is the etc alternatives. Go for etc alternatives, and then ls different here. You can see there is a lot more here, and here also grab Java, and this is the Java are there. And now where is the Java C are there or not checked here now. If you see Java C, I think Java C we are not finding here. Only JRE is installed. When you execute that command, only JRE is installed, right? Java C command not there here. If you can see here, there is no Java C. There is no Java C. If you see the Java C here, then we can find. Okay, then or else we'll do one thing. Only GRE is there. There is no JDK. There is no JDK. If we there JDK, then only we can see. The previous in this system, what we had a Java C here. If you can see, you can see, you can see. One second. If you can see here, Java C, we have a Java C. It is installed for this mission. Java C 1.8 JDK. It is installed this mission. That's a reason we are done. And then what you do? Let's update this first of all. When you take a new mission, don't forget to update. Sudo m update first of all. Must be done this. When you update, like as any packages are there, it will be installed for you while updating. Don't forget this. When you take any Linux mission, new Linux mission, you must do this. There's no JavaScript. Okay. Now, if it is not there, what you do? Let's install this then. If it is not there, then install. Do this. Yes. Okay. And then let's configure this Java. Which Java you want to configure it? Okay. Only one it's showing now. Strange one. It is strange. One second. Okay. Let's do one thing. Now do lsfltr grep Java. Let's do grep Java under the same path. Now you can see, you can find the Java C are not here. Now you can see for Java C here. You can see Java here. Now what you should do? Let's execute a Java C command box or not. After installing this, you don't need to configure anything. Just execute Java C command is there or not. Yes, it's there. Java C command is working fine. If still not working, what you should do? Now you can use for open that CD, go for CD. Okay, then go for like as bash rc home till triple slash Okay, it is there. Okay, then open this vi home slash dot bash rc. Open the bash rc file. Then add this at the end. We can add the java underscore home, and then that is java underscore home, and give the where is the home is located. Where is the home is located? For my system, where is the java home is located? If it is still not finding, but it will find for you. Okay, it is there already. Then what is the command you need to use? Export java underscore home underscore home equal to the path. Save this now. What is the path here? Java C. This is the home of this. Then save this. After this, just save this and try with the Java C command. If it is not finding, it's anyway it's finding. Then you can check this method. Fine, Satish. Like us who are not working for that, let's follow this scenario also, and definitely it works for you. Okay. If you're not finding now, this document is there is a many ways are there to install it. And guys, this ngrok document also there. Okay, just a second. Ngrok earlier it was little bit UI is different. Now it's got changed. The UI is got changed from ngrok side. Guys, find this document. Where is GitHub Actions webhook? GitHub webhook with integrated with the Jenkins. Even if you want to see, earlier it was UI is little bit different. Now actually it is different. Okay, this ngrok document also there. Fine, cool guys. Then see you on next class. Bye guys. And guys, I shared this, and then basically you guys can get that all in documents here in go for documents, not this, sorry, this is the one, documents, and then Jenkins document. If it is not there, I'll upload the remaining documents here. Tell me guys, do you want to me upload this document? Okay, let me do in the this drive. Okay, second drive I upload. What are the second drive you guys are got? I'll upload the Jenkins documents here, because all the Jenkins videos will come here, right? I'll create here. You guys will get this after a few minutes. You will this automatically will up like as the drive will be updated for you guys. Okay, I'll upload the all these documents here. Okay guys, then see you then tomorrow. Bye guys.
Hello, sir.
Yeah man, who's this?
Prashant is speaking, sir.
Yes man, tell me.
Sir, SSH connection, GitHub SSH connection, it creates with particular
Hello,
repository or complete with account.
I don't understand.
We have
What
configured
GitHub
now
account?
SSH connection for passwordless. So it creates with repository based or with a complete account, GitHub account.
Account level.
Okay, sir. Okay, account. Okay.
Okay, it's account level. It's account level for the specific instance.
because I have tried in
Okay,
second
specific instance. Like if
repository
you take a
also.
new Linux mission and you try to, it works for the second repository also. But if you change your EC2 instance, it won't work. Okay, again, you need to create a
Yeah,
new
second repository, same
SSH.
EC2 instance, second repository, it doesn't ask for me for
Yes,
password. Yes.
it won't ask.
Okay.
It for it's a account level settings.
Okay.
Fine, guys, and see you and then tomorrow. Okay, bye, guys.